Back here at home, it's all about pot after police bust dozens of marijuana dispensaries. Now, these raids have sparked angry protests by weed activists. Tonight, Canada's so-called Prince of Pot, Mark Emery, is responding to some of the common complaints about marijuana.
It's a drug, and if people use it in excess, they are not responsible for their actions, right? So you have to have some controls.
The people who still want to stigmatize us and still have prejudice against us, they want to control everything. And that's unacceptable to us because they've been hating on us for 50 years, and this prohibition has been terrible for us. And it's the same people who had prohibition for 50 years who now are in charge of legalization. So we're not buying it. We see what it is. It's a way to control us even worse than before.
All the dispensaries currently are operating illegally, and that it makes sense for the government to crack down on them. I'd rather see it being fully taxed and being fully controlled, and that money goes just like how the LCBO uses that money, goes to schools, goes to, research and everything like that. It makes more sense that way.
What are you talking about? There's no licenses available to people to sell marijuana. There's no special marijuana retailer license. In a free society, there would be, but there isn't. So everybody opens a dispensary with no license because they're not available.
Where I'm from, we didn't have too many other hard drugs. It was people just used marijuana. We had problems with that, and then the hard drugs came after. So let's nip it in the bud. If we can avoid any of it, let's do that.
It's funny the myths that are out there. The myths that pot's addictive. I went to prison and I stopped smoking pot, and I never felt anything as a consequence of that for 4.5 years. Pot's not addictive. Pot's not going to hurt you. Pot's a gateway to what? Half the population is going to smoke pot in their lifetime. Are they all going to do heroin? That's an idiotic argument. I shouldn't even dignify it by answering it. It's just absurd on the face of it.
The debate over pot dispensaries in the city is just heating up, and of course we're going to be on top of the story every step of the way for you.